men in this city leave me alone.
My daughter Adara is going to be a fine silversmith when she's older.
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. Funny. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Hi there. My daughter Adara is going to be a fine silversmith when she's older.
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Looks like you weren't followed. Good. City's got eyes. Be careful when you're out there. So the clues point to the treasury house then. That makes sense. Thonar is involved in every facet of the city. Here's the gold I promised. Keep following the trail and there will be more in it for you. Be careful who you talk to.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
Citizen.
Outsiders. Bloody enough for you, outsider? Markarth, is it bloody enough for you? Then you found your home, friend. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. Welcome. It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners that dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first. No, I live in a nice house in solitude, where the air isn't filled with smoke from the silver smelters, and golden-haired girls shine my shield. Been here ever since I left the Bard's College. Turns out a few muscles earn more gold than a damn loot. The Silverbloods pay me, let me crack a few skulls, and keep the guards off my back. That's all I need. Jarl is who you want to talk to. Always coin to be made killing off some forsworn in the hills. As long as you don't mind going axe to axe with a bunch of Daedra-worshipping savages who practice the dark arts. Yeah.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thonvor. We're done.
You there, you another Imperial puppet? Answer me. There's a war on and you don't know what I'm talking about. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Jarl Igmund can refuse to see me all he wants. The Silverblood family will be heard. We own Sidna Mine, best prison in Skyrim, and source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But does the Jarl listen to us when we want to say? No. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal. He used the Thum, shouted those Forsworn from the walls. Then he led a band of Nord warriors in to take the city. Just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those heathen natives. That's a true Nord hero, a legend. So great that the Divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens and made him a god. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him to appease the elves. Elves. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords? They started the Great War, nearly destroyed the Imperial city. Then the Emperor took the coward's way out and surrendered. Now, the elves dictate everything we do, and they don't want us acknowledging a mere human like Talos as the god he is. Stay out of trouble in my city.
You're here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves. Understand?
The Silverblood family will be heard. Jarl can refuse to see me all he likes. He can't ignore us forever. What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding
You there,
anything. It's
you
closed
another
for a
Imperial
reason.
puppet? Answer me. Finally, someone with decent sense. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, mighty Talos. Jarl Igmund can't ignore us for much longer. Not if the Silverblood family has a say. That's a true Nord hero. A legend. So great that the divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens and made him a god. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him to appease the elves. Elves. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords? Now, the elves We keep the Reach safe. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak sick. Just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those.
You here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves, understand?
I'm Calselmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
You! Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth? Very well. You may approach the mournful throne. But watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
You speak to Igmund, son of Arolfdir, Jarl of Markarth. My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control. Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see. It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started. The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for. When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn. I don't know you, and I don't sell what precious property we have to outsiders. But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy to live here. My steward will handle things from there. I want no mercy for those Forsworn. Understand?
As his housecarl, Igman's security is my chief concern.
Old dwarven city underneath the keep. The Shu and Zed. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion caught you off.
Stay out of trouble in my city.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet. Force! No! Ah, Lindrel holds a fine home if you can afford it. The steward in the keep can tell you more.
City's got eyes. Be careful with... Looks like you weren't followed. Good. Be careful who you talk to.
My wife Kira runs our jewelry stall in the market.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Craftsmanship in every piece.
Holmes. I said Holmes, you
Don't try to
backfire.
haggle
You're
with
a
me.
crippled worker.
Buy or leave. Do I look like a guide? Only thing I do is sell meat. Now, are you going to buy or not? Ah, now that is a good question. Where does Hogney get the finest, freshest meat from all over the Reach? The answer is simple. Orcs. There is a stronghold nearby whose hunters can butcher a deer in seconds. Now, having an orc for a wife would be something. Yes. Strong and bulky. Too bad they don't let people go beyond the walls. Let me show you where they are. Maybe they welcome you. Maybe they put an arrow in your face. Who knows? See for yourself. Come back when you need more meat. Bring gold.
No, I'm not Arnleif. Yes, I know it's called Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Oh, Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Come back whenever you need something.
Lisbeth handles the customers. I just check the shipments. I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
What can an old skull do for you, huh? Well, you've come to the right place. Good fighting to you.
The finest jewelry in all of...
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong...
There's no shipments coming in. You a fighting man? How about a little bet? Oh yeah, pretty little thing. Had a room here, I think. Ask the innkeeper. Arnleaf and Sons Trading Company. I'm a porter. Just some muscle hired to move heavy packages. But we don't get any shipments in. Forsworn attack every caravan. So all I do is sit here and drink. I'm drunk, and it's been a while since I had a good fight. 100 septim says I can take you, barehanded. That's the spirit. Let's go. Never should have come here.
Septim's on the field. Somebody help.
Wait, I can still fight. No, I can't. Fair fight. Here you are. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead. I think I'm going to get another drink.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Can't be too careful these days, with the war and other dangers.
I remember her. Her stance. The way she walked. A trained warrior, no doubt. She had a room here. Might talk to the innkeeper about it. If you change your mind, seek me out here.
Watch your back, friend. Better yet, pay me to do it for you.
This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Yes?
Remember,
Need something?
and blood in Markarth.
Now you just tell me if you need something. Magic. Got no good use for that here. Mages keep to their college in Winterhold. I should remind Klepper to clean this place up.
My mother and father yell a lot. Need something?
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink.
Songs are just old men.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn. If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
City's got eyes. Once you've found out anything, come straight to me. He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Whalen, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers. Let me know as soon as you found anything.
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time. You again. What are you doing here? This is a private home, and the master of the house is a very old man. He's not to be disturbed. You again. What are you doing here? If you must know, I'm the maid, and the master of the house is old and needs his rest. So if you don't have any business, leave.
What do you need? Yes? Yes?
Good afternoon.
Need something? Hmm? Hmm?
Let me guess. You need a drink. Is the silver blood in your
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the
What are
laboratory.
you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. Magic. That's what they always want. Never history. Never the secrets of the lost races. No, just little spells and enchantments. You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? Yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth, a race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works. To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Nichuanzel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years. Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in Nichuanzel. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. What? Oh, goodbye. I have things to study. What is it? I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Yes, I have a lot of research to do.
I'm Calselmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
The artifacts I've discovered in the Nichuanzel will make history one day.
Gagan.
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there. Arche, one of the 8 divines, god of the cycle of birth and death. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall, that his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way to the next life. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon. Well, the priesthood of Arche always accepts generous donations. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful. Tread lightly in the hall. You don't know what's in there.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear. I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls. It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten. You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt.
To oblivion with you, then. Never should have come here. For my friend.
It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten. You were young when you first tasted. Then the hunger set. It's okay now. You found a friend who understands.
To oblivion with you, then. Never should have come here. You're a rotten road for my friend. I will drink your blood. Mercy! What was that? Glory to the repulsive! Ugh. Mercy! Go! Huh?
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we. Let me guess.
Ondolimar is the commander of the Thalmor in Markarth.
Outsiders aren't trusted in Markarth. Let's keep that in mind. Treat my people fairly, and I will do the same to you.
I'm Igmund's uncle, as well as his steward.
The Dominion is here, and we're watching you.
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. Calcimo. He's the Jarl's magical advisor, but he spends most of his time studying the ruins. If you want in, Calcimo has to give his say-so. He's usually in front of Nishuan Cell, just down the tunnel.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and your people. What say you in your defense? It's off to the Sidna mine for you.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? Don't get smart with me. I'm in charge. You keep it up, I'll have your toes cut off. All right, open her up. Now you, get down there.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh?
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down. Whenever I get out of here, I'm gonna kill a Nord. Year 7, I think. Surprised I haven't cut my own throat out by now. But something keeps me going. I'm a Forsworn. One of our raids went bad and I got captured. Would have been fine dying for the Reach with my kinsmen, but the Silver Bloods want their ore mine, so they threw me in here. Good day.
I mostly deal with petty people and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
I oversee Markarth's smelter. You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here? Oh yes, Waylon. Bastard could have at least gone crazy after we made our silver quota. Whatever you want to know, I don't care. I run a smelter, that's it. For that amount I can. Fine. I did notice something odd the last time we went out to pay. Little extra slip of paper for Waylon. Took it right to his room after he got it. You want Garvey. He handles the keys for the Warrens. About the only thing that disease-riddled native is good for. What? No. Thonar Silverblood owns it. He owns everything in Markarth. But he hands all the paperwork over to Nepos, the Nose, to finish. That old man's back is heavy with burden. Every other day, seems one of the laborers runs off to the hills saying he'll join the Forsworn. You don't like the Nords? Fine. But pledging your whole life to killing them, that's just dumb. Until next time.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? The Warrens isn't a place for your type. Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here. Welcome to the Warrens. Oh yes, I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now. That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the Divines you can choose to live somewhere else. All right, then.
You don't want to be here. No one. Don't know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or ataxia.
Warrens ain't for you. Trust me.
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Someone who doesn't like you asking questions. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
You mangy piece of pit bait.
You're just gonna stand there and take it? Fight back!
I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man had...
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapons drawn. My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart. What? No!
Can I help you?
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
You again. What are you doing here? You again. What are you doing here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him in.
Yes.
Need something?
You heard him. Go on in. Go on in. Go on in.
Yes?
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired. Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. He is the King in Rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. I'm sorry, but you're not
Break the law in Markarth, and it's off to Sidna Mine with you.
disrespect the law and you disrespect me. We warned you, but you had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. You think you're the only one who knows that? We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach until you showed up. You'll have plenty of time to take it up with the king in rags while you're serving a life sentence in Sidna Mine. You'll never leave Markarth. Not like this.
This isn't over.
I've suffered worse during training.
You... Are you prepared to die?
That's your best?
We warned you, but you had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things around here. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach until you and Elthris started snooping around. Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the king in rags when you're in Sidna Mine. You'll never leave Markarth.
Return. What happened in the Hall of the Dead? Minds we'll reopen the hall.
Wait, I know you.
Arcade protect.
Still here.
You've returned. What happened in the Hall of the Dead? I don't need to know the details. Blessings of Arcade to you for your help. Here, take my amulet as a reward. New to Skyrim? I was confused at first too. The Nords call their mausoleums the Hall of the Dead. It's where people in the city are buried. Fathers, forefathers, mothers, foremothers. Arcade protect you. Good day, friend. Keeping well? Until next time.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Yes?
If I can't get you something, sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.